Good morning, AKD family. I hope your Thursday is off to a good start and you are ready for another great day at Akd Tv Elementary. Let's start our day with the Pledge of Allegiance to our American flag. At this time, please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, and you may now be seated. Our lunch choices today are
today are spaghetti and chicken nuggets. And tomorrow's are pizza and nacho cheese.
Sadly, I don't have any birthdays to announce today, but if I have announced your birthday and you have not come to the media center to get your birthday bag, there's still time. So come to the media center after morning announcements. All right, I don't have a lot of announcements today, but I do have one. Students, today your teacher will be sending home your Thursday folder. It's red, just like last year. And there's a cover sheet with your name and your teacher's name and the school year, and on the back is a parent signature page. So when your parents get everything out of your red folder, they need to sign the back. They just need to initial the signature page on the back. And there's another column on the parent signature page. It will help you keep up with how many PBIS points you have. And Miss Watley and the PBIS team are going to start talking about what celebrations we're going to have for positive behavior this year so that you know what you're working for. And so we're going to keep the expectations the same. You have to have 100 points and no office referrals to earn the PBIS celebration. So on the back of your red folder is where you can keep up with how many points you have. All right, something else really important about your red folder. Today, some beginning of the school year paperwork is going to go home in your red folder. And the paperwork is different colors. So please make sure you give your parents your Thursday folder, your red folder, and they complete all that paperwork and put it back in your red folder. And I bet if you bring everything back tomorrow, your teacher will give you a little treat, whether some candy, maybe some candy, I don't know, or some PBIS points. You know, I've got tons of lollipops in my office. And so when I was a teacher, I always had a candy jar in my room. And I would give students just a little piece of candy, a little treat for bringing stuff back to school. So teachers, kind of make some sort of a deal with your class to get all that beginning of the school year paperwork back. It's really, really important that we get that back as soon as possible. And then teachers, there is one piece of paperwork in that packet, the student parent teacher compact. You have to sign the back. That was in my email yesterday. You will see my signature on the back. And I didn't sign all of them. I just ran it through the copy machine. I'm not going to lie. But teachers, I need you to sign that before those go home with students today. Because look at that compact. You can go over it with your class. Those are all the things that we're going to agree to do this year. And so that's why I signed it, because as the principal, there are things that I have agreed to do. As the teacher, there are things that you're going to agree to do this year. And students, guess what? There are things on that compact that we need you to do when you come to school. And I have seen lots of ready-to-learn behavior when I've walked around the building, when I've looked in classroom windows. So we are off to a great start, even better than last year. That's hard to believe because we had a great school year last year. So teachers, please make sure red folders go home. Make sure you sign the parent, student, teacher compact. And students, make sure you bring everything back and make sure your parents sign the back of your red folder. We are going to do that every single week. And then Ms. Ferrari also wanted me to remind you that Chromebooks are not going home. And I'll send an email to follow up with that when I get back to the office. We are not sending Chromebooks home until after MAP testing next week, because it's too hard to get them back once they go home. So sometimes students forget them, or sometimes you forget them. I'm talking to you students, and that's all right. It happens to everybody. But we're not going to send them home until after MAP testing. All right, I'm rambling on, so I'm going to wrap up my announcements. All right, let me end the morning show the same way I do every day. Don't forget, we do things the RCS way at AKD. We are ready to learn, courteous, and safe. Have a great day, AKD.